Hello everybody, we have today online class What to Choose, and my name is Haris Omanovic, and with us is also global creator Lorena Vlaşin,
Vlaşin, hello everybody.
officially from Romania. How are you, Lorena?
I'm great and I'm so excited about this class. So I'm wondering what can we all create together? What can we all choose?
So some kind of we chose also this title together, What to Choose, and maybe like we are surprised when we do all these classes everywhere people don't know what to choose, like what to choose, how do I know what to choose, how do I make choice, what is a choice, like what is a choice, how to choose, what to choose, like how to know what to choose, and then
Am I
like
making
I
the
can't
right
choose.
choice?
Hmm?
Do I know how to choose?
Yeah, so what to choose, something like that. And also there is something amazing about your choices. You became CF last year, certified facilitator of access consciousness, or facilitator of foundation classes, and you became it while being 17 years old.
Yeah.
And also you became it by being in access only for 5 months, something like that.
Yeah.
So like after first being on access bars class, in 5 months you became already CF, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Exactly like that.
And or like during the high school time, like being like as being like 17 years old,
In
like
Romania.
yeah, in Romania. Okay, that double bigger problem. Like in Romania, she's from Romania. Okay,
Yeah.
she's Romanian teenager CF. Okay, so your first foundation was for your 18th birthday, something like
Yeah.
that, when you
Right.
were 18 years old. So you could do it. You were at like adult or something, like full age or
Legal.
something. You still can't buy alcohol in some countries, like you still can't buy alcohol in USA or something like that. So it's interesting choice. Like how did you choose that? Like when you have seen bars, like did you know already that you are going to do all these classes, or how was it for you? Because
No,
like maybe we can contribute to some people here. Do you know that many people are doing access for more years
yeah.
and they are not even BF yet? They
Yeah.
are thinking now for more years. Should I be BF? Should I register for BF? It's like $250 subscription, registration, and they are thinking about it for 5 years already. Hello, beautiful people. We are not judging you now, okay? Don't feel too bad, okay? It's not your choice. It's not wrong. So, how did you choose it?
So actually, I had no idea what bars is, but I went to a bars class. I just did it for me. And then the next day I was going through the manual and I saw, oh, I'm a practitioner. I could do sessions. And then there's this, it says like, you can become a facilitator. And I was like, okay, what would this create? And I just chosen it. And in 2 weeks I was bars facilitator and taught my first bars class. And after doing my first bars class, I cannot teach just bars. This is amazing. I want more of this. So I went on the on the facilitators on the website, and there was certified facilitators. And I had no idea what's foundation class, what are all those other classes, what access truly is. But I've just asked myself, so what do this create? And I just chose it and started to choose all the classes.
Amazing. Like, of course, isn't it like easy and logical? Like, of course, just you go just forward. Like, it's a good job, it's not so bad, and you can get some payment, and life is boring in Romania, especially if you are a teenager, like there is nothing better to do. Of course, you are going to do it. Like, what the fuck? Like, especially if you had some cute facilitators, like, oh, wow, they're so cute. I would like to be like them,
Yep. And now I'm also becoming Talk to the Entities facilitator, and also on my way for 3D body class facilitator. And it's not linear. I'm not thinking of, okay, and how it will look like, what the classes will be like, how many people will come, will I do classes? But it's really, okay, I'm choosing this just for me, just for fun, and then telling everybody.
Yeah, and still, like, how did you go to all these access classes? There's many of them, like choice of possibilities, symphonies of possibilities, ESB, BSB, GSB, RSB. And also you are 17 years old, like you needed to have a babysitter all the time with yourself. How did you create that? Like this is what people are wondering, like, how do you do that? Like, I need to sell my plane to go to this class, you know?
So,
I need to sell my helicopter so I can go to choice of possibilities, you know?
oh,
Like,
no.
how did you do that? Did you sell your cows and horses
No,
and goats?
I didn't sold anything. It
You
was
just
really
rent them out. You just rent out your goats.
it was really, no matter what, I'll do this. And even if it's not now and it's not really happening and I won't be in 5 months at the next CF training, I'm still gonna do it, like no matter what and whatever it takes. And no matter how uncomfortable and shitty I'll feel at some point.
And did you like, were you aware of the future that you are creating with this choice?
Maybe, of course.
Maybe this was some kind of motivation, something what was pulling you forward. Like, what were you aware of?
Yeah.
You creative bitch. What were you aware of? What did you know, like, about the future? So you were like choosing it.
Yeah, and what can all of you there be aware of that you are not willing to be aware of? Because maybe it would be too exciting, and maybe you are just choosing the fear now, like, oh, this is so scary. I won't get to be there. I won't get to be on that class. I won't have that. I won't create that. It's so scary for me. And you are actually so aware of what it will create.
Yeah, people. So how much you are aware of it and you are scared of it. So, like, maybe you were aware that, like, as being CF, like, you can meet many beautiful people, and also it can be in more countries, and you can travel, and you can create more money than your parents. You know, you're going to start to pay them for a dinner and for clothes. You know. Something like that, and like you just needed to do it. And like, also you don't need to destroy your life for it, so there is still something on else probably going on in your life, like you are still also maybe sometimes theoretically teenager, like just theoretically.
Just theoretically. Yeah.
So how to choose what to choose, how to know what to choose, like what would you say to people?
So actually, what would all of you like to create? What would you truly like to create? And what choice can you make now? And what action can you make now to create that?
Yeah, so what would you like to create, people, and what is the next step to create that? Isn't that simple? You just do it.
Sorry, if you are expecting from us to give you a recipe, like for success.
Not just a recipe, you know, like recipes already like too little. Like they would like that we do it instead of them, you know.
So should we have a restaurant?
So like, do we need to drink champagne instead of you when you are going to celebrate, or what? Like, we need to do everything instead of you. Like, we are already doing it in our life, so you need to do it for yourself.
Yeah, and actually, for what and for who are you waiting to create it and choose it for you instead of you doing that?
And also, like, what if your big life is waiting for you and there is like several choices which you need to do now so you can create it? It's like, it's not just 1, 2, or 3, it's maybe 16.
Yeah.
Like, for my reality, for my point of view, like, people have too little choices. They are all the time creating 1, 2, 3 choices. What can you create in your life if you allow yourself that you have all the time 36 possibilities what you can create? 36 different choices. Like, what can you create if you allow yourself to have all the time 300 different possibilities, 300 different choices? And what can you create if you allow yourself to be ongoing creation, so you never stop, you are always movement? Because like what I see with people, they stop before choosing, and like when you stop, you are stopping your whole life, and then you can just think, you are not following energy anymore. So what creative force can you allow yourself to be? Ongoing creative force, so you are unstoppable creation, and you are choosing and choosing and choosing all the time, and you have every day 10,000 different choices, and your life doesn't need to be one choice, two choice, three choices, boring choices. Like, you don't need to be like grandma, like dying 17 years old. Like, you can be super powerful creator. Like, what the fuck? And you can allow yourself to be it now. Like, who are you duplicating when you are so slow? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what if you can be 5,000 times faster? Like, 500,000 times faster, and you never need to be slow like other people. So you just create what you would like to create. What if it can be already created?
And everywhere
Yes.
you decided that that is too overwhelming for you and you cannot handle it and it's too much and will destroy the world, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pokol, nine shorts, boys and beyond.
Yeah, so some kind of what people like, people, why they are creating slower. One of the things is that they would like to control everything, like something like that. So they like more control than to create something. So this is how they are recreating the past all the time. So how much can you allow yourself to step out of control, to be surprised? To control, to create too much, like surprise, surprise, surprise. Like, what can surprise create, and how much you are stopping yourself when you are avoiding surprises and you need to control everything? So what to choose, how to know what to choose? Is this your question sometimes, people? What to choose? How can I know what to choose? What
If I
else can you
have no
say? Yeah,
choice.
I don't have choices, or I don't know between these two choices. Lorena, can you help me, please? I
Yes, I
don't know
can
what to
help
choose.
you. Have more choices than two.
Yeah, I would also say this. So,
Not
usually,
four.
if you are choosing between two things, you are probably still very much in human reality. So, you are in life of somebody else. Maybe you are still trying to create life of your grandma. So, you are still figuring out for her what to choose. Life is not about two choices or five choices, what people have in whole lifetime. What if you can have more possibilities? What if you can be more changeable, more creative, more movable? What can this create?
Yep. And what have you excluded so far from creation and choices? And where have you excluded you from that? And what is you? And what is the gift of you? And what you could create? So you just have two choices or no choices.
Yeah, here is some playfulness included. Like, it's your life, and you can play your life, and you don't need to be serious like other people, and you don't need to make it about survival. Isn't it better that you just died than to make it about survival? So, like, what would you create in your life? What would you choose if you play life? If you're not so serious about your life, if you just play it. Like, what if life is a game? I'm so grateful for computer games, because like, I like what I was playing computer games in high school. Maybe you weren't, Lorena, because you are more adult high schooler. So like, my life is like a computer game. I just play it, and I like it. I like to create. I like to create different businesses. I like to play in my life. It's a game, and it's like wow, I learned so much from computer games how to create. I mean, computer games, you can just choose because it's okay, you can just die and that's it. And like somehow in real life, we are avoiding something and then we can't choose anything. And then like we are creating this no choice universe. Like people are creating no choice universe, which is also a choice. So
Oops.
you are fucked up anyway, you know. Even if you are not choosing, you are choosing something. So how much you are creating no choice universe, so you can't be wrong, because if you are not choosing anything, at least you are not wrong. And you are so right in your shit, deep inside.
Yeah, and how many of you are actually having no choice? So you don't have to choose anything, so you'll just end up dying at some point. And do not put too much effort and energy into anything.
Yeah. So what choice can you have today that is uh, like creating so much in your life? What can this choice be? Like,
And
what would you like? Yeah, just
what choice can you take today that that you'll never think of dying anymore? Or okay, at some point I'll die, and that's the end. It doesn't matter anymore what I'm choosing because I'm gonna die anyhow.
so like, what can you choose today that is changing your life right away? What can you choose now that is amazing contribution to your life? What can you choose now that is more part of the energy when you say, wow, this is my life. I like it. And how much you can follow this energy, how much you can follow expansion with your choices, how much you can follow joy of living, how much you can follow also orgasmic embodiment with your body. So, what can I choose today? So, I'm screaming, I'm alive with these choices. And what can I create with this? And
Mm,
how big invitation can I be to more possibilities with this, to more joy of living? And you can follow this energy. I was just on a bike for 2 hours as part of this choice. And I was also riding the bike in the heavy rain, and the mud was on me. And now I just went under the shower very fast, and now I'm here on the class. And it's creating so much expansion, it's creating so much like happiness for my body. And at the same time that I can play with all of you here. So what else can you choose to create more in our life?
do
And
we
how
have
do you, like Lorena, how do it? Do you have some secret to share with us? Like how are you doing your choices?
uh hmm I'm just doing them. Like, really, how much do you have to think choice and to think about choosing and to think and to think and to think and still never choose? And you're just living your life in your head instead of just going for it and choosing it.
So
And if it
stop
does,
thinking. Yeah, stop thinking. Make your life simple and just do it, baby.
yeah,
Just what would you like to play today? Like what would I like to play today if I can play anything, you know? And then you follow the energy, isn't it? Or you just choose it. Cool. And are you aware of the future with your choices? Are you aware what you are creating, or how do you do that?
I'm wondering how many of us are aware of the future that we are creating with our choices and not even acknowledging it or trying to hide it because it's too powerful.
Yeah, like what if you are changing our future at the moment with this online class? What if we created this online class long ago and now we are creating even more with this online class?
Yeah.
And like what if what most of the people are using, like what they are doing, they're avoiding choices, they're avoiding possibilities. Some kind of like how much people you are avoiding to create too much. And you are trying to create just little more in your life. And how much do you need to control everything so you are creating just little more? What if it's easier to create too much?
There's this guy that owns the Virgin Radio and airlines and all that, and he has like
Yeah,
300 companies. And
Richard, I know him, Richard.
yeah, and
His
if
name
you'd
is
had,
Richard.
yeah, if you'd had that, could you still do control, or you just create more?
And he named his company Virgin, you know, like, oh my God, like you can name your company Poo or S and you are going to be a millionaire. Like, what the fuck? Like, haircut, make company haircut or something, like, and you are going to be a millionaire, whatever. So choose something like some kind of, I'm exploring like creation all the time. Like, if you don't choose it, it's not going to be created. Like, many people are just thinking, I could do this, I could do this, like, I could start this business, I could start this business. If you never start it, it can't grow. Like, what if every business is having possibility that it can be multi-billionaire business, and still you need to start it somewhere so it can grow to something. And if you never start it, it's never going to grow. Like, even if they bring it to you, like whole track of this business, you are not going to see it, or you are not going to think that it's track for you, like, or track of money for you. So just choose, like, how many more choices can you have in your life so something more can show up. And if you're not choosing anything, it can't show up, sorry. Because
And,
still, even if they bring it closer to you, you need to choose it still somehow.
and how many of you are actually lazy to choose because you see all other people how they choose? They think 300 years and then they choose. So you think that, oh, I cannot think for 300 years and then choose. I'm so lazy to do this, so I won't choose anything. And you choose, and you don't choose anything. And everything that brought up, right, wrong, good, bad, but popol, nine shorts, boys and beyond.
Like, what I also learned about business long ago is like 15 years ago. It's like never talk about your business ideas. Some kind of like what you said, just like don't think about choices, just choose. Also, like don't talk about these possibilities. Like don't talk about your business ideas because already some kind of you are already creating them without creating them, and also you are just using the energy which you could use for the creation. So stop thinking about possibilities, stop also talking about them, choose or not to choose, and
And
just create it. Like,
yeah,
what are you using so you can be slower creator? How much you are thinking, how much you are talking about it instead of choosing it and follow energy how to create. And if you never start, it's never going to be created. Like, also, like how many classes I had in last years. I'm almost going to retire because I had more classes in last years than people are going to have in whole lifetime. I'm almost going to retire when most of the people are just going to start. You know, like, I'm going to be, maybe also this is Lorena, your case. After 3 years of access, you are already going to retire, and these
yeah,
people who started access before you, they are just going to start.
I'll be 23 and I'll have to be an old access person.
Yeah,
Finish his
something like
work.
that. Like, or already like considering how to change it, how to do it differently now, like, you know, in different ways, and people are just going to start, like people who were in access before you. Like, I just had my first access bars class. Okay. And you are already going to have house on the beach. Oh my God. With the, you know, with the guy with the mountains. Your partner on the beach is going to be some guy with the mountains, you know, with the six pack, eight pack, and the seven pack, you know, and then like because you like mountains, because you are from Romania, you are going to have Romania on some paradise beach, you know. You are not against this, like you are not complaining.
I'm totally in for that.
Okay. Maybe the guy is already on the class. Like, who is the prince?
Yeah, who is here?
Who's here?
Raise your hand.
So, do we have or something else? Raise something else. So, do we have some questions? Anybody about choices? Yes.
Hello, Harris. I'm Karina from Mexico. We have a question. What happens when my choice is limited because I have no money?
Oh, can we get little like reaction to
Oh,
this question? Like, oh, no money, no dinero, ¿qué pasa? Loco. Ooh. Like, sorry, Lorena, I'm going to start first because it's so sexy question, and then I'm going to give you your microphone very fast. Okay. So,
yeah.
like, first thing, what I would ask myself, I would use access tool. Who the fuck this belong to? Like, especially if you are living in Mexico, you need to know that this is mental masturbation of the most people around you. I don't have money.
I don't have
Oh,
pesos.
no dinero, no pesos, loco. So, like, who does this belong to? Who the fuck this belong to? Like, everything in Mexico, like, is I don't have money. Like, when you walk in the park, like, entities, butterflies, everything, the bird is saying, I don't have money. Can you give me some money, please? No, 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 no. So, if you are living in Mexico, you need to ask yourself about the money all the time. Who the fuck this belong to? who the who the who does this belong to is not enough. You need to use the fuck words in the Mexico, because if you are a very religious or nice person, maybe this tool is not going to work for you. It doesn't work in this way. You need to say who the fuck this belong to. This is not mine. I don't give a fuck. I'm not buying this point of view. Okay, like no, just say no to this point of view. Like really, especially about money, because money is mental masturbation, main mental masturbation, main mental masturbation of the most people in the most countries. Money is the main god also in Mexico. You need to ask, who does this belong to? It's not yours, really. I don't have money. Can you check in your wallet? You have money. You lied. There is some money. But also, like, don't use money to stop yourself. Create the fucking money. Stop being an angel. Create the money. Just go on the street and sell your body. Like I'm doing it all the time. Lorena is doing it all the time. Sell your body. Go out and sell your body. Show what you can do, and they're going to give you money. Like be good with somebody and they're going to give you money. Stop being a nun, stop being an angel, and then complaining nun, complaining angel. I don't, nobody's paying to me. Nobody's going to pay for angels, like only a priest is fucking angels. So Lorena, now you can take it.
And actually,
No money.
what it popped up for me, you have this credit card limit, and she was saying like this money limit. And what if you could just go to the bank and uprise your limit? What can you choose for that?
Yeah, so you go, like they give you money for everything now. Like you just go take a credit card, take a leasing, and you can get money, you know, like, but probably you already have done it, because like in this reality people can have money only if they borrow money from the bank, because this reality is created so you always have zero money. You need to take care that you always have zero money. How much when you get some money, you need to spend it immediately, because when you have zero, you can prove that you are still an angel.
Come to the dark side, baby.
So just like use this excuse, I don't have money, so you don't need to choose anything. okay? Stay in your house, just eat bread and water. Maybe water is already expensive. Something like that. Anything else? Any more questions? This is like money is excuse for most of the people, really. So they don't need to create it. And like in my life, I didn't have money. And I was rich. Because for most things, you don't need money. You need money only for excuse.
What if you could forget about money and just create your life and money will show up?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's funny, we've chosen such a simple topic like choice. What can you talk about? Choice. You just choose, and that's it.
Just choose, baby. Choose so money can follow. When you choose, what if whole planet is changing so it can be created? And also money can join you. So you
Yeah.
need to choose it. You need to choose it. Like what was Lorena also saying before, she have chosen it no matter what. And also like when I was going on all these classes, when I was choosing to go to some international access class, when you need to sell your house to go for it, you know, I was choosing to go even if I need to walk there. And I was choosing this like also before access for different international classes. Like I knew what I'm creating with my choice, and I was willing to do anything for my choice. And then like money also came in a crazy way because I was choosing it no matter what. Like I created also like 9 years ago when I was starting to go to some international classes also before doing access. I created like 3,000 euro in 1 week. It was like almost like every day, like 300 euro, 500 euro. Money just showed up. Like I just created it. And I really chose to go no matter what. And I really chose to go even if I need to walk there. And even if I need to stay in some the cheapest place or share bed with somebody, I was choosing to go. Even if I would need to share bed with somebody. Can you imagine like some student room or something that it can be so cheap that somebody's in the same bed. I was choosing to go, and then I just had, it was really funny, I had more money that I needed already from beginning with these choices of international classes and more expensive things. So, and also what is amazing contribution with these choices are changing your life. Somehow when you choose like some international access class, you start to choose for yourself, really for yourself, almost for the first time in your life. Also, you start to choose to have more money. You start to be interested to create the fucking money. I need to join all these cute, sexy people all over this planet. I need to go there. So you started to be interested to have money. And when you started to be interested to have money, and when you start to do choices, which are part of this, you wake up a few months later and you are a rich person. Oh my God, really, you change your financial reality in few months. So maybe it's not going to be successful that you go to next class or that your next financial choice is going to be successful, and still you are going to create it later. Like in few months, if you start to choose to have different financial reality, in few months or a year, you are going to have different financial realities. Crazy. You are going to wake up and maybe you will be able to acknowledge, to recognize, wow, I'm creating more, like 5 times, 10 times more money than last year. We total is, and it's much more fun than the last year. Wow, this is amazing. So what can you choose today? So you are totally changing your fucking financial reality.
Yeah, and really to be willing to choose anything, like
Anything?
whatever it takes. Because how many of you have decided it has to look in some kind of way and in a perfect way? Like, I have to create this in this way and I cannot go through that, or that cannot show up. And what if you are willing to be all energies and really for anything to show up?
That some kind of you are willing to be and do anything so it can be created. So you are really choosing it.
Yeah.
And also you allow yourself to be unstoppable.
Yeah.
So what are you choosing to stop yourself? What are you using to stop yourself? And what if you don't need to give power to this ever again? What if money is not excuse anymore? What if money is contribution to your life? And you can stop making it excuse. And it's just conclusion. When you say, I don't have money, it's a conclusion that you're using. How can I have the fucking money is a question, you know? So where is the money? Like, and really how to create the money, you can use some animal instincts. So what if you can smell money on distance? What if this can be one of your superpowers, that you can smell money on distance, like animals? You smell money, where is the money? And you go and you get it, you take it. Find the money and just take it, like somebody in Mexico must have money. Just go and take it. You just go do some magic to the person, and then they're going to give you money. Yes, Paolo?
Yes, Haris, I have two questions from the Portuguese chat.
Oh, hello, Paolo. How are you? Oh, we finally see you.
Fine.
Do you have a new camera? Yes, amazing.
Yeah, I put it on my phone, yes.
Thank you, amazing. So what is your question?
So my first question in the Portuguese chat is, can Haris explain differently how to sell the body on the street? I'm interested.
So this is how you create more in your business. Like, many people have point of view if you are educated or if you work that you are creating more. For me, that's not so true. Like, for me, that's boring. So I'm rather sexy. And I create with being attractive, with being invitation, with being interesting for other people, for other bodies. And when you are being this energy of invitation, like, people are willing to pay anything for it. And like, it's prostitution. If you would like to create money, be prostitute.
Premium one.
Premium prostitute. Stop trying to be a nun or an angel. It's how to destroy your finances. So more sexy you are, more money you can create. And sexy means energetical contribution to this planet and everything on this planet. So more you are alive, more you are contribution, and more you are sexy. Just allow yourself that you are hot. That means alive. Allow yourself that you are eatable, that everybody would like to eat you. If people would like to eat you, that means they are going to pay. Nobody is really interested in educated and hardworking people, only other hardworking and educated people. So you are going to create just more people who are educated and hardworking, and then you are going to hard work with them. Boring. So what if you can create more sexy people in your life with being sexy? What can this create? And you don't need to understand this. It's not for grandma in your brain, okay? Just open, just get the energy. Lorena, can you say anything about prostitution? Do you like to be prostitute? Do you like to sell your body? Romanian 18 years old girl who wouldn't come to her class, like 18 years old, so nobody's going to take you to prison. And she is for Romania, so you hope that it's little lower price, you know, because it's Romania, maybe. But like, then like, maybe it's just the intro is smaller price, but then if you buy whole product, you need to pay more than for some other country. Okay, like global pricing. Do you have a global price? Yes, how is it for you, Lorena, to be prostitute?
It's an awesome job. Yeah. Blow
job or these things.
Yeah,
you know that
blow job.
I can say a joke about blow job.
Say it.
Something like connected with Corona. There was like instructions for Corona times. It was really funny. And you know, somebody was translating them or something. and it was somewhere translated like don't do blow job during corona times, you know, because of this you can take corona, so if you do sex, don't do blow job. How was it translated also to like Slovenian language was like during corona time, like take care that you are not blowing vagina. So like people understand the blow job means that you are blowing into the vagina like this. Maybe it's now like new sexual technique which we don't know yet. So don't blow vagina during coronavirus, okay? It's just instruction. Okay. Lorena, how is it for you to be a prostitute? Like what would you say? Are you selling your body sometimes?
Just sometimes.
Like all the time?
Like all the time.
So like what can you create if you choose a class with Lorena? Huh? Like a session with Lorena, like it's not possible even to ask, you know, to consider. It's like blowing mind of people too much. Like, oh my God. Don't even ask this question, like a session with Lorena. Oh my God. Paolo Mansour, next question, please help us here.
Next
Some
question.
more serious question.
Another serious question. So Dodo is saying, I choose to do the 3-day body class with Haris, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to actualize it. How would it be to have Haris in Fortaleza, which is a city in northeastern Brazil?
Yeah, so I wonder. I have seen long time ago Fortaleza on the map, and I'm coming somewhere in the future in Fortaleza or something. And we need to open the borders and we need to kill Corona, and then I'm coming, and there is more places in Brazil where I'm coming, and I don't have any idea when. So we will see. Okay.
Yes, I have another question. This one is for myself.
Okay. I know that all these questions come from you. Before this, it was all your questions. So you are just pretending.
Yes, I was interested in selling my body as well.
Yeah. So, okay. This is now officially your question. Okay. What is your question? We don't. I can speak.
Yes, actually, my question. My question is, I decided to get out of debt a couple of months ago, and I chose to pay all of my debt, not all of the next installments this year. Oh, sorry, in this month. So it was like 30,000 bucks, which in theory I wouldn't have to do it because I just pay every month the monthly fee. Okay, yeah. And then I realized that the money coming in because I chose 30,000 bucks. But then I just thought I don't have to suffer this like, oh, I need 30,000, and then I could just do it the installment. But now I'm questioning myself, did I stop the money flow?
So, but I can tell you, with this choice to pay the money back, you chose to stop being Brazilian, you know? Like everybody in Brazil is having minus, you know, in the money. So maybe this was crazy for you, and you knew you need to change this reality which you bought from other people, because people have crazy reality about money, and they have it in Brazil, many people around you, and they have this because they don't allow themselves to have clarity with money. They are hiding money from themselves. So the money is secret for them. So they are hiding also that they have financial minus, that they have debt. And you wanted to fuck off this reality. So just fuck off it. And then when you chose it, when you are almost there, you already start to function from a new reality. So you can really use also the loan from the bank. You don't see it as a debt. You can see it as a part of creation. And you can, what you have created with this choice, you open yourself to financial awareness. So now you know that you don't need to give back money of the bank to the bank. You can use this money. Okay. So welcome to different reality now, Paolo. What can we create now? And just allow yourself to
Yes.
have money. You are more hot with the money. Money is sexy. Really, other bodies, they like you more. They can just smell it. Like bodies, they like money. So more money you are having, more bodies are coming to you, and they are smelling your money, and they are going to pay you something so they can smell your money. So just keep the money, okay? Also have the money, like never create zero, never have zero. Take care to that, don't have zero money ever. So you are never part of reality of other people, because people take care that they spend all the time the money, so they never have money, because if they never have money, nobody can make them wrong. Do you get? Like if you are shit, nobody is going to make you wrong. So thank you that you are choosing to create more than that, Paolo. And what else can we create? Lorena, would you like to say something? Would you like to go to Brazil, Lorena? Is it like pulling you?
Yeah.
Yes,
like
Lorena, come to Brazil.
I like Brazilians. They're really, wow, really. So, Lorena, would you like to say something?
Do we have?
Or I said already everything. Oh my God.
Yeah, you said it.
I already killed people. Like I couldn't stop myself. Like now they are already killed, and Paolo is already killed, and now like you can only like be this, you know, this bird. How do you say this bird who is eating dead
Prey,
bodies?
bird of prey.
Yeah, look, you can only be this like.
Can we play with dead people? Are we allowed to?
No. Like, would you like to play now with dead bodies now because we killed them? With money talk.
Yeah.
Berk,
Yeah.
Troy, Aldan Maz. Hello, Berk.
Yeah, hello.
Where are you? Where are you at the moment? What is your location?
Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Turkey. Everybody was saying on this class, who is this guy? Where does he come from? How old is he? Is he single? Like, we are listening these thoughts now for 1 hour. Thank you that you're finally speaking. Berk, yes?
Yeah. I was just like, when I listen to you, I know like what you say is true actually, but somehow I'm still trying to figure out like I try to understand like what you said, and it's coming up on my way. So like, how can I stop this or change it
You just say shut up to yourself.
myself?
Stop thinking like Lorena said today. So what is it also like? We are in different realities. So maybe I need to mute you. Like, okay. So we are in different realities. So where are you living in at the moment, and what is your life? It's like it's little fixed life. So I need to mute everybody. So and like how to change it more? Like use also internet, use online these classes what we have. Why we are doing these classes so is because we can change our reality more easily and faster. If you come to more classes like this, you can allow yourself to be more global creator. So you don't need to be so much local creator. And if you're a lot of local creator, you buy a lot of local point of views, you buy local thinking, and you just think that is true because it was always like this. What if it's not? Like, what if you can have totally different life than anybody on your geographical location, and you can allow yourself that you are more global person and not local person? What can this create? And this is how you also start to have different brain, you know, how much you duplicated the brain from other people around you. And then you are surprised, why am I thinking so slow and so stupid, you know?
What if you could have planet Earth instead of a brain? So you just get out your brain out of your head and put planet Earth inside.
And never make yourself wrong for eating baklava, okay? and eat always 3 times more than what you should. Okay, don't judge yourself that you're eating baklava. Okay, eat 3 times more. Really, like people have point of views about sugar and they're judging themselves. And then you have digestion system problems after one baklava. Eat 3 baklava all the time. So you change reality of people when they see you eating, because they say, what the fuck, you are eating 3 baklavas? Yes, I can do it. I'm super crazy, incredible creator. I can eat 3 baklavas at the same time. Okay? Do you get this? Like, don't make yourself wrong for eating too many baklavas. Okay? Never. So, and also like just follow the energy. Like for me, like I just knew in my life that I'm going to have amazing life, that I'm going to have bigger life, that I'm here for bigger things. And for me to have some normal life, it was never an option. Some normal job, some normal life, like it was never an option. Like I'm bored already just by thinking about it. Like I need to create something but is new and beyond and too big and amazing, and just follow this energy. Like never choose normal and always choose incredible. So like what choice is now putting your life upside down? What choice is now like putting you on your head? What choice is now making you crazy? And allow yourself to have crazy life. What can you create if you have crazy life? And what are you going to create if you are going to have normal life? So like in few years, you are going to have this Turkish, like, this
Mustache.
mustache. Hello. Or you are going to be global creator. What are you going to create? Modern Park.
Can I add one more thing?
Yes.
Like when I hear some people like saying like, I just choose it and it shows up. Like some kind, like it makes me annoyed.
Lorena, can you take his number, or I'm going to take his number? Yes, just go forward.
We can share.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just share you can share your official business contact. Okay, it doesn't need to be your personal number. Okay, just speak, Burke. Just speak.
Yeah, like somehow like it makes me annoyed like when people say like it's just really just choice, or like it's different kinds of elements in that, like when you want to create something in your life.
Yeah, so like don't analyze what other people are doing. Everybody is having their space of creation. Everybody is creating differently.
So what
Like,
is your way
yeah.
of creating, and what do you know about creation and how it works for you?
Yeah. Okay.
And what's
So
your
like,
reality with that?
yeah, like you can be aware of what is possible for you. You can be aware of what other people are creating, how other people are creating. And this is still like, it's nonsense. It's just awareness of possibility. Like it's still up to your next choice, up to your next step, what you are going to create. There is so much like awareness that you can masturbate mentally about it for whole eternity. Just stop doing it and like just follow your step. Also like that you can create something, it doesn't mean anything. Just do something, start something. I see many people all the time with incredible capacities and they are not creating anything because they don't start anything. So just start different things, play with different choices, with different creations, and something more is going to show up. And what we do, we are all the time trying to make perfect choices and only some creations. Nothing needs to be perfect. Just choose it and go forward. You don't need to have your dream job from beginning.
Yeah. And you don't ever have to figure it out. Right.
So like what if you are here just to enjoy life and just to play and you don't need to be so serious? What the fuck? Just
And what if it doesn't mean anything?
yeah, like what people do, they are trying to make life serious all the time. What if you can create your life that it's all the time like holidays? And what would that be?
Yeah, and how much are we considering like, okay, if I choose this in this kind of way, then people will think that this is this and it means that and means the other thing. So you don't choose anymore because some other people will think something that's not so true about how you wanted to create it. So you just get disgusted and don't create anymore.
And you need to know, like, what if you can learn more how to create amazing things? And main people, what they are doing in their life, they are avoiding creation. And also, like, we don't have in school how to create amazing life topics and subjects. We have in school only how to have boring life. So, like, main target of people around you is energy around you, how to have boring life. It's not yours. So how to create amazing life can be your question, and you can follow this energy and allow yourself. Really, it's an incredible choice that you allow yourself to be totally different than anybody that you know. So you can have totally different reality. When all the people around you are choosing survival, you are just choosing another island where you are going to go. You get, like, they are choosing survival, and you are going to choose another tropical island. What if this can be your reality? Okay.
And
They are going, yeah.
what can you explore with choice today and with creation? If you are like a biologist, oops, somebody.
Just speak. I'm going to find a way how to.
If you are like a biologist and you're under the sea and trying to find new organisms, what if this is creation and this is life and this is choice? You're always exploring something new that nobody did before. And what you could create with that.
Yeah, like when you are choosing this, what Lorena is speaking about, you open yourself to totally different space of creation. You start to be something different in the world.
So what new space of choice and creation can you be today that was never here before? What do you know about choice and creation?
And this is how you are irresistible creator, when you allow yourself to be an alien that you truly are. And you don't need to be like other people to prove that you are from here. What can you create if you allow yourself to be an alien that you truly are? So you are immune for the stupidity of the mankind. And you allow yourself to be a statistical mistake that you can truly be. What is possible for you?
Yeah.
So what if you can be immune to human reality? And you can still manipulate with it. And you can use it to create more. What can this create? And what gift can you be to this planet if you choose more? And how selfish it is when you are choosing less. Any questions? Yes, Lorena, just speak.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, what if...
Just a moment. Yes, Lorena, just speak.
What if it's not just you choosing, like, okay, I'm just choosing this and it's just my choice? What if you are, when you choose something, you're actually choosing it with the whole world? And just because you are choosing it, everybody else and everything else is choosing it too and contributing to you. Are you willing to receive that?
Like, what if with your choice you are changing this planet?
Mm.
And you allow yourself to be this contribution. Like, what if you are not here just to have better personal life? What if you are here to be influenced to a lot of people?
So we have to do a contest. The consciousness influencer of the year.
Yeah. The best influencer of consciousness of the year. Probably for babies, you would want Lorena. The biggest baby influencer. It's a joke. So, not so much. Yes, it is. So, any more questions? Anybody? We are slowly finishing. Maybe last question or something. Still about money and prostitution?
And how to receive more money as a prostitute?
Yes.
I have a question from the Arabic chat.
Okay, let's see.
Someone is asking you, Harris, about your choices. How do you choose? And yeah, and
How do I
about your
choose?
about your big choices in your life.
My big thing? You are interested about my big
choices.
So this is something what we were speaking today already. So somehow what I was speaking about is also how I'm functioning in the world. And one of the biggest contributions to my life is that I'm choosing to be different than anybody in my life. And my main choice in my life is I'm never going to be normal. Okay, and then totally different things are showing up to me than to other people. So I have all the time not normal things in my life, and I'm functioning from different reality, from different space, from different universe. So in my life, choices were easy for me because my reality, my life wasn't so fixed. I wasn't fixed with anything, and I could choose anything. And then I learned with this, like how I can follow different choices to create more. So most of the people, why it's hard for them to choose is probably because their life is too fixed already from beginning. And then they don't know how to choose anything because it's just like their life is so fixed, they are walls. So they are like in the house. So what if you can step out of walls that you are creating in your life? So you allow your life that your life is more changeable. What can you create? Like maybe we can listen also to a woman, even if it's a big question. So maybe a woman can speak also. So Lorena, would you like to add something? You have a vagina, like they're not listening to people. Okay, it's a joke. So it's a female body, okay? It's now different. Talking is so different. It's going to be now so different because she is a woman, she is having a female body. So now she's going to speak totally differently because I'm a man is different. Okay, let's see. Like, let's listen now to a woman body, so with a body with vagina, okay? So what can you say about creation? Of course, you are a woman, you are stupid, you don't know anything. Okay, talk.
Yeah.
This is Arabic question. So, how do you create? How do you choose, Lorena?
You have to be very serious. And to
be
make
very serious.
Very serious. And make sure you don't kill anybody.
Don't kill anybody. It's like an invitation to kill. I kill somebody.
And you don't make anybody change their panties.
Yeah, don't make anybody that they need to change their underwear when they are with you, okay?
Yeah, that's how you create.
That's how you create. I was translating because you were speaking during the orgasm, so it wasn't so clear. So, what can we choose today that is totally changing our life? And what else can we create with this? What is more than this?
And what can we choose that actually allows ourselves and the earth and our bodies and everything around us to totally change from second to second? So when you look again, you just choose this energy, and when you look at yourself in the mirror, you have totally different embodiment. Or when you go out again, the planet looks totally different and you cannot recognize it. you're like, wow, was I still here before? Is it the same place? Or I'm on the other part of the earth?
Yeah, and also like maybe during this class you recognize somewhere there about something you said to yourself. Wow, this is powerful. There was some energy powerful here with these choices. We're talking about choices and creation. This is powerful. Like, what if you are powerful? And when did you buy that being powerful is a bad thing? And what if you can allow yourself to step into this power? And what choices can you make today that are part of the power that you can be? And thank you for these choices. And thank you, Lorena. Thank you, all translators.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for your questions, everybody, and see you soon somewhere in the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you soon. Thank you, powerful people.
You guys are sexy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was enlightening.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Grazie
Enjoy too
davvero.
much.
Bye-bye.